Welcome to the channel, everyone. BLN437, and today I finally uploaded a video after a while. I think it's been, a month? I don't know. I don't remember who it is. We're facing Pittsburgh Guns. I don't care to say his full name. We're facing somebody from Pittsburgh. He has Lou Brock, Harold Reynolds, Bryce Harper, I think Jose Altuve, and a couple of other guys. This is post-com, it's not live-com, because if this was live-com, it wouldn't have made sense. I think this was the previous rank season, not the rank season that now has David Wright, so that's why I'm using my, I'm doing post-com, I should say, rather than live-com, as Jacob deGrom faces Lou Brock. But anyways, let's get into what I've been doing. I've been busy with work, and on top of being busy with work, Jesus words, I've been dealing with some family issues, not bad family issues, just some family issues here and there that I've had to take care of. Everything's good, everything is well, so I'm not gonna really complain about anything. I wanted to be, I wanted to do stuff on this channel, and it just hasn't happened for the past 2 weeks, just because of time constraints and not being able to have the time to do anything. I do want to be, like I said, I do want to be consistent. I want to have consistent uploads. I want to have consistent streams, and I expect that to happen within the next week or two. For streaming at least. Uploading, you guys are going to see another video tomorrow. Gleyber Torres will be debuting for the squad tomorrow, along with a card that we get in this video, and a surprise card who is playing on the other team. That's a little hint there for you guys. So, that's pretty much it. As we get into summertime, I want to be consistent, and as we get into fall, I definitely want to be consistent as well. There's some great games coming out this fall going into the winter time. Spider-Man PS4, Red Dead, which are games that you guys are definitely going to see me play. I plan on playing those games. Don't know if I'm going to upload them or stream them. I might stream both Red Dead, and I might stream Spider-Man PS4. I don't know for sure yet. We'll see when we get there. And if I do stream it, I think it's going to be on Twitch. I don't think it's going to be on YouTube. I'd rather upload it to YouTube and stream it on Twitch. So we'll see how that goes. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for this channel and what I plan to do, and also what I've been doing. Let's just talk about some baseball here, as we got some time to talk about baseball, and we look at the New York Yankees. I'm going to talk about them first, since they are my team. They've played great baseball since April 9th, or since April when they were 9-9, I should say. They've been one of the hotter teams in baseball, along with the Boston Red Sox. Two teams that we expected to be on the top of the American League East, have really done a good job. Yankees have been rained out a ton. They have I think 8 or 9 rainouts so far this year, which has just been brutal. It's hurt their scheduling. They had a huge conflict, or I believe a huge argument with ESPN about the Sunday night game, and they wanted it to be a 1 o'clock game instead of an 8 o'clock game, because they would have had to play 3 games in a span of 24 hours, which obviously would have been unfair to the New York Yankees. They ended up winning that dispute, ended up switching it to 105. So, like I said, nothing else I can really say about the Yankees. Guys like Judge, Stanton, and Sanchez really haven't hit their full potential. Judge has been probably the more consistent out of those 3. I think he's batting about 270, 272, has about 16, 17 home runs, with maybe 40 to 45 RBIs. I don't know the exact number. Stanton has been, consistent with the power and the RBI numbers, but the average, some people care about average, some people don't. I don't really care about average, but his average, I think, is like at 242, 243. And then Gary Sanchez hitting below 200, and he just hasn't really been doing anything. Gary Sanchez has been cold. You expect Gary Sanchez to get hot at some point during the season, so we'll see. Last year he had a whole month before he came back after he had that, I think, muscle injury. I don't remember exactly what it was. But he started just tearing the cover off the ball. So we'll see. Didi went cold after April. He hit a home run tonight. We'll see where that goes as well. And that's it. There's nothing really to talk about when it comes to the AL East, other than where's Machado going to go. As for the American League Central, that division is for the Indians to lose. The Twins can make a little run here, but the Twins are going to need the exact same thing that happened last year to happen this year. And I don't know if the Twins can do it offensively. That offense clicked so much after we got to the July 31st trade deadline. Mauer started hitting, Dozier, Rosario. They just got offense up and down that lineup. Sano. So if they can do that again, they got a chance to win the American League Central. Just, I don't know if they can with the pitching staff that Cleveland possesses. And when Andrew Miller does come back, if Andrew Miller hasn't been back, I think Andrew Miller is back though. It's going to change the dynamic of that bullpen and that team just completely. So we'll see about that. As for the American League West, Houston, I think, is going to run away with that division. Seattle surprised everybody. I think Seattle's won like 12, or not 12, 10 out of their last 13 games. Cubs won like 12 out of their last 14, and then the Diamondbacks won 10 out of their last 13. So Seattle's played well since the Robinson Cano suspension, and that's another topic for another day. But they've played really, really well. And Can they keep it up? We'll see. With the news that Shohei Ohtani might need to have Tommy John surgery, that might be enough, honestly, for the Seattle Mariners to win a wildcard spot. It might be at least a second wildcard spot. They're not going to win the first wildcard spot. The first wildcard spot is going to the Yankees or the Red Sox, as we know. So we'll see about that. I expect the Astros to win. Though Dallas Keuchel hasn't pitched like Dallas Keuchel, which is, I think, going to hurt his free agent value. I don't think that Dallas Keuchel, to be honest with you guys, it's so funny. Everybody talks about how good of a pitcher Dallas Keuchel is, and rightfully so. He is a decent pitcher. I'm not going to say he's a bad pitcher, but I don't think Dallas Keuchel is worth giving $100 million to. I mean, Dallas Keuchel is a $70, $80 million pitcher maybe for 4-5 years, which is still a lot of money. But I just don't think he's worthy of giving a long-term contract. He's been inconsistent. He's won the Cy Young one year, then he went cold, had a great year last year, and then he hasn't been great this year. So I don't know who Dallas Keuchel is. I know who Verlander is. I know that, Verlander is the real deal. Charlie Morton's had an incredible season. He's picked up from last season, but, there's suspicions about that. Garrett Cole has been great since coming to Houston. Can he keep that up? We'll see. I don't know for sure yet. As for the National League West is a winnable division as well. You look at the National League West, you got the Giants, you got the Dodgers, you got the Giants, the Dodgers, and I want to say it's the Giants, the Dodgers, and the D-backs that are all in that division right now. D-backs are in first place, I think, by like 2 or 3 games. Like I said, they've won like 10 out of the last 13. But the Giants are starting to get healthy now. Matt Bum came back. Has had 2 decent starts since coming back. He hasn't been postseason Madison Bumgarner, but you don't need him to be postseason Madison Bumgarner. That doesn't matter. So they have a shot. And if Cueto gets healthy, that Giants team can make a push. It really can. I mean, the Dodgers can make a push, but I just think that the injuries are going to take its toll. With Kershaw being out again after pitching 1 game, coming back from the DL, and then hurting his back again, the subtraction of Corey Seager, that's just going to hurt. It really, really is. So, like I said, D-backs and Giants are the two teams, I should say, that are going to probably win that division. As for the National League Central, I just think it's going to be the Cubs and the Brewers. Nothing to really talk about. The Cubs have just finally clicked offensively. Rizzo, Bryant, Baez, they've all just done a good job offensively. Baez went a little cold, but Baez is still doing what Baez needs to do as Didi hits another home run. So that's 2 home runs today. Didi looks like he's getting out of his slump. That's good to see. And the NL East, I should say, has probably been the best division in baseball so far. I mean, just so much storylines coming out of that division. I mean, the Mets hot 11-1 start, which is, to be honest with you, kept their playoff chances alive, because if the Mets hadn't started off 11-1 and they just started off like the Yankees at 9-9 and then fizzled off the way that they had fizzled off in May, I don't think the Mets can make any type of push for the playoffs. But the Mets can, because they win 11-1. So Jacob deGrom's pitched well. He's pitched well enough to be a Cy Young Award candidate. I think it's a shame. He hasn't won a couple of his starts, mainly because the Mets haven't been able to give any run support. But Jacob deGrom has just been absolutely amazing. If Noah Syndergaard can get healthy, I keep telling people, if Noah Syndergaard, Cespedes can stay healthy, that team has a shot. As for Atlanta has finally had that young talent. Ronald Acuna slowed down a little bit, but Ozzie Albies, he's been hitting well. I expect them to stay in it. Do they have enough in them to win it? I don't know. I don't think they do. I think it's still the Nationals division. I mean, Philly started off cold, then got hot, and I was fizzled out a little bit. So we'll see. I mean, I don't know for sure yet. We'll see how that goes. But the National League East has just been entertaining to watch. It's still the Nationals to lose. But, man, teams like the Braves, the Mets, and the Phillies, but mainly the Mets and the Braves, I should say, have a shot. I mean, the Nationals are beatable in that division. They really are. Other than Matt Scherzer, there's nobody on that Nationals rotation, and Strasburg, I should say. As you guys finally see one of the guys that's actually going to be on the team and be in the video tomorrow, Freddie Freeman. I got Freddie Freeman for free. Isn't that amazing? This game actually gave me something for free. Unbelievable. But anyways, let me just finish off my point here. I mean, other than Strasburg and Scherzer, there's nothing else I can really say about the team. I mean, they have a decent rotation, but that rotation doesn't scare you. Tanner Roark is a solid starter. Gio Gonzalez, solid. Bullpen, solid with Doolittle. Solid with Madsen. But other than that, they're still beatable. Mets, if you can get Jacob deGrom some runs and give it to a decent closer at the end of the game, the Mets can win games. And the Braves kind of have that Yankees of last year feel. They have a lot of grit. They have a lot of fight to them. So, we'll see. We will see. But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. This is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was just me talking a bunch of stuff. And that was it. I mean, tomorrow we'll get back to the standard live video, live commentary once again. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, if you guys like this video, just like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next freaking video. I'm done.